Alright, track 3, número 3. Let's go.
So what was is or he is, she is, it is?
She is, he is, it is. S.
S.
S. Good. We can use this with some other convertible words as well to make sentences. Another rule for these convertible words is that words in English that end A-N-T or E-N-T, most of them we can just stick an E on them and they become Spanish. So for example,
A-N-T, E-N-T, add an E on the end. Ante, ente, ante, ente.
important becomes importante, importante. Where's the stress there?
Seems like the stress is on the O. Importante.
In the second last.
Good. The stress is as much part of the word as the sounds, which is why we want to get into the habit of just processing where is the accent, not trying to memorize it, just looking where it is, not trying to memorize it, just observing it. So, how would you say it is important?
Es
Es
importante.
importante.
Es importante.
Es
It's not important.
No es
No
importante.
es importante.
No es importante. How would you say different?
Different. Diferente. Diferente.
Diferente.
Diferente. It's not different.
No es diferente. No es diferente.
No es diferente.
Good. No es diferente. How would you say constant?
Constante. Constante.
Constant.
Constante.
Yeah. Constante.
Constante.
How would you say it is constant?
Es constante.
Es constante.
Es constante. If you add on mente, this sound, you get li in English. If you want to say constantly, you can say constantemente, and it's one word.
Constantemente. Constantemente. Constantly. You add on mente, you get the li. Constantemente.
Antemente.
Constantemente.
Good. So how would you say legally?
Legalmente.
Legalmente.
Perfect.
Legalmente is what I said. It's le, E's in Espanol is pronounced legalmente.
Legalmente. Good. Illegally.
Ilegalmente.
Illegalmente.
Ilegalmente.
How do you think you say real in Spanish? Real.
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 Real. Good. When we have an R at the beginning, you might hear it like a rolling R. Real. How do you think you would say really?
Realmente.
Realmente.
Realmente. Real also means royal. Like Real Madrid is not, Real Madrid. It's Royal Madrid.
Real means royal. As well as real. Interesting.
What do you say normally?
Normalmente.
Normalmente.
Good. Normalmente. So, what would it mean if I said to you, normalmente es importante? Normalmente es importante.
Normally it's important. Normalmente es importante.
What does that mean?
Normally, as in usually, it's
Yeah.
It's important.
Very good. This is true. You actually use normally like usually. Normalmente es importante. Now, if we have a j sound in a convertible word, so we're not working with the letter G, we are working with the sound here. We're thinking about the sound. If we have a J sound in a convertible word, this J is going to become H in Spanish. Now, if you know how to say Argentina, for example, in Spanish, Argentina, if you've heard that anywhere, this is a good hook to remember this rule. If we have a J sound, it's going to become H as a sound. So this doesn't mean any G. For example, how would you say global?
Global.
Global. Globally.
Globalmente.
Globalmente. So it's not a G, it's a J sound. General is going to become?
General.
Very good. General. So we're causing a bit of friction in the throat.
Global. General is general.
General. Generally?
Generalmente.
Generalmente. Good. Original?
Original.
Original.
Original. Originally?
Originalmente.
Good. Originalmente. Digital?
Digital.
Digital.
Digital. Good.
Wonder how you can tell if something stays J or converts to H. Digital.
Naturally?
Naturalmente.
Good. How would you say naturally? It's original.
Naturalmente es original.
Naturalmente es original.
Good. So naturalmente, you can also use it a little bit like obviously, something like that. Words ending ibially or abially, we can also convert many of them. We just have to pronounce it syllable by syllable and put the accent second from the end. So possible becomes possible.
Posible.
Probable?
Probable. Probable.
Apple.
Yeah. Probable. How do you say probably?
Probablemente.
Probablemente.
Yeah. Probablemente. Possibly?
Posible.
Posiblemente.
Mente.
Good. Possibly. It's original.
Posiblemente.
Posiblemente es original.
Good. Posiblemente es original. Flexible.
Flexible. There's some. The track is formatted from SoundCloud. So throughout the track, there are people who comment, and some of their comments are interesting. Okay.
Flexible.
Flexible. Good. So you can't do this like if you say doable, for example. You know, it's when the apple or ibble is really part of the word, you will probably be able to do this. Some of these rules are more useful than others. Some of these rules have more exceptions than others. We want to just get in the habit of identifying them and then getting this sense of what words in English are from Latin and which ones we can
Someone commented, it's very clear, but I am still confused. It's a bit early to be confused. Possible, posible.
And with converting over to Spanish. Now, this gives us over 3,000 words, and there are enough words to be very conversational. So we want.
I think that G that can be J or H can throw a wrench in things, though, because you kind of don't know when it switches and when it doesn't. So, guess you'll learn that as you go along.
Feel free to experiment with the vocabulary, but at the same time, we don't want to feel restricted by the fact that we might find an exception or we might use one that doesn't work. And feeling comfortable about that possibility of making that error is what really allows you to learn quickly, because with this experimentation, you find very quickly the words that you can use.
Okay, now that is the end of track 3. Next is número 4. So that's the end of this video. I've I hope you are practicing along with me there, and the student and the teacher. Until next time, adios.